We're back on the record in cause number 328766, case in style of state of Texas versus Mary Ann McKenzie. We have Miss Mary Ann McKenzie, who is appearing on Zoom, and we have her attorney, Mr. Nathan Reynolds. Now, before the court went into recess, Ms. McKenzie had entered a plea of guilty to the Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. And Ms. McKenzie acknowledged that her initials was on page 2 and her signature was on page 3 of State's Exhibit number 1, which is the misdemeanor plea admonishment. She also acknowledged that her signature was on the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. She also acknowledged that she understood that this is a plea bargain case and she had no right of appeal, and that she acknowledged that she was waiving her right to an appeal. Ms. McKenzie also acknowledged that she signed the discovery certification, and when the court got to the part about whether or not her attorney went over this document, she said that he did. And then when we got to the part about her having the opportunity to read the document and whether or not she read the document, she stated she has not. And so the court gave Ms. McKenzie an opportunity to read the document and for her attorney to go over the document with her. Now, Ms. McKenzie, have you had an opportunity to read the documents that you signed and initialed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you read those documents?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And did you understand what you read?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did your attorney go over those documents with you?
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
And is everything in those documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
There are no objections, Judge.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Reynolds, you've advised and counseled Ms. McKenzie. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None to my knowledge, Judge.
Ms. McKenzie, your attorney, Mr. Reynolds, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. McKenzie, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of guilty and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's for 180 days county jail to be probated over 1 year, a $750 fine, 80 hours community service, DWI education, and drug and alcohol assessment.
Okay, Ms. McKenzie, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you will be placed on probation, or the jail time will be probated for 1 year. During this 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $750 plus court costs, and the fine and court costs comes to a total of $1,207. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month and a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. And you will also be required to pay the Jefferson County DWI education class an initial evaluation fee of $125. Now, and that's $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, the total cost that you would have to pay per month in monthly installments is $185 per month. Ms. McKenzie, would you be able to pay the $185 per month?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. McKenzie, you will also be required to perform 80 hours of community service, attend the DWI education class, and drug and alcohol assessment. You will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of DWI probation. Ms. McKenzie, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? Ms. McKenzie,
Yes,
do you,
Your Honor.
and do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. McKenzie, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. McKenzie, please follow the bailiff, and Ms. McKenzie, have a blessed day.
God bless you, Your Honor. God bless you all.